Today's top news headlines. Shiv Sena names 12 candidates for Manipur polls. Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma to campaign for BJP. And students concerned over poor environment of Manipur University. Hello, this is Pony TV giving you the latest English bulletin at 7. I'm LAKSMIBAI. Now the news in detail. Shiv Sena has announced names of 12 candidates for the ensuing Manipur polls on Thursday. They are Thangzam Siam Singh from Kundrakpam constituency, Toizam Debananda Singh from Khairao constituency, R.K. Suraj Singh from Yaskul constituency, Ranjit Singh from Sekmai constituency, P. Shyamo Singh from Lamsang constituency, R.K. Bimol Chandra from Kumbi constituency, Konsam Michael Singh from Taubal constituency, Tomtom Sana from Hairo constituency, Nigor Jojon from Fungyar ST constituency, Rimning Jozo from Saikul ST constituency, Lailung Sang Sungte from Talon ST constituency, and T. Thangzalam Hauke from Honglep constituency. National People's Party (NPP) has named 9 more names for the scheduled Manipur polls to be held in 2 phases on February 27 and March 3. National NPP President and Meghalaya Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma released the candidate list at Mayol office located at Iroisemba. NPP National Vice President, Manipur Deputy Chief Minister Y. Joy Kumar, and several party candidates attended the event. The candidates in the third list of NPP are Sapam Kanglai Palmaite from Lamlai constituency, Rabot Singh from Wangkai constituency, Rameswar Singh from Kakching constituency, Makak Mayum Avas Khan from Siribam constituency, T. Jang Khomang Haukip alias Jang Mang Haukip from Tengnopal constituency, Ningam Chamroy from Chingai constituency, Saikolal Haukip from Saikul constituency, Thang Thalind Sinet from Dipaimu constituency, and T. Heights Thangzalian from Churachandpur constituency.
I think like back a bit. Too many candidates.
List was approved by the election committee. It took 1 million for the national committee to also approve it, and I'm happy to announce that for Lambai constituency, Shri Sapam Tanglepa Bekte Singh has been approved. I also would like to announce that for Wangkai constituency, Shri Yukam Erabot Singh Sir's name has been approved. For 37 Kachin constituency, Shri M. Rameshwar Singh has been approved. For 40 Jiribam constituency, Mr. M. Abbas Khan's name has been approved. For 42 Tenopal AC constituency, Shri T.
Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma will campaign for the BJP in Manipur for the assembly elections in the state. Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma will be in Manipur from February 7 on a 2-day tour of campaigning in the state. The BJP on Monday announced its candidates for all the 60 seats in Manipur Assembly that will go to polls. Polls to the 60-seat Manipur Assembly are scheduled to be held in 2 phases on February 27 and March 3. Notably, many BJP workers in Manipur have expressed dissatisfaction over the list of candidates that the party released for the polls. Students of Manipur University, Kanchipur, have expressed deep concern over the current condition of the varsity. The environment in Manipur University has gone bad to worse. Research scholars of the university are also facing serious problems created by the varsity authorities who have failed to release the fellowship amount since the past 2 years. It is said they have submitted applications in this regard many times but to no avail. They have sought prompt steps from the university to sort out the issues. The Central University has not been able to join the Indian University 100 ranking list. Research scholars are facing financial constraints and therefore they are unable to conduct survey, attend practical classes, and even national and international seminar. The Manipur University Students' Union, MUSU, should pressurize the authority to solve these issues, they demanded. The Manipur University has also been facing frequent power cuts and disruptions even though there is improvement in electricity supply in Manipur. Biological science researchers need 24-hour power supply. Meanwhile, the condition of Manipur University hostel has been left in a bad condition. Hostelers are not getting drinking water. The water cooler and filters kept at the hostel are no more functioning, the hostelers said. At the same time, heaps of garbage are found lying in front of the hostel rooms. On Thursday, Manipur witnessed a downward trend in COVID-19 cases with the addition of 262 fresh infections, taking the total tally to 134,167. One death was reported in the past 24 hours, taking the death toll to 2,054. As per the Manipur COVID-19 Command Control Room, the positivity rate was recorded at 14.1%. The State COVID-19 Command Control Room in a release also said the fresh infections were detected after testing 1,859 samples in the past 24 hours. It added that 159 persons were discharged in the same hours. Residents of Kakching staged a sit-in protest at Kakching Nahol Lai Lampak on Thursday over the death of Imphal West Chief Judicial Magistrate Yengkom Somojit Singh following a major road mishap along National Highway number 102 recently. The protesters alleged that CJM Somojit died due to negligence of the company engaging in National Highway number 102 construction work. Apunba Iraipak Mahiroi Singpang Lup AM's president Saikom Premchan, who was taking part in the demonstration, said the CJM Somojit died in a road accident at Kongzom area along Indo-Myanmar Road. National Highway 102 is due to carelessness of the highway construction company. He also condemned the company. He expressed displeasure over the failure of the authority to give a proper response to the death of the CJM. He appealed to the Manipur government to initiate probe into the fatal accident.
Prajasingbu akhoi sirasano natragana akhoi keno torasano haibagi mongda section da thong adubu akhoi mayamna yam kanna condemn tawri loina na akhoi gi accident asigi matangda akhoi na Khongsom police station amadi mari leinaba keno singda company singda so akhoi na se thaduna wakathrabani adubu ngasi phawwa adugi oiba chapchaba responsible oiba adugumba response amata laktaba madugi damakta akhoi yam kanna nunangba phawri loina na masigi ekoi highway si hek semba horopodagi ekoi accident zone oirakpa ekoi mioi ke amagi punsi pikhamna kiba aduga mioi ke amagi punsi buna ekoi soinai hanba adugumba highway mo ekalagi masi maruoina masigi semkatiba highway sibu semkatiba koi company singi yamna thausadaba adugumba mawongduna nena koi thamjaningi.
Taking part in the protest, Katrimayum Suzit, Secretary of Alliance for Development Alternatives Manipur, Kakching, and Coordinator Anganching Eco Park, said road construction companies are not performing their duties properly and that they have failed to erect highway diversion pillars.
Diversion red and white pillars section man to section da dugi yamna ahoba mogi phosada ba mogi negligence adu loina na moina to buda laiba athuri.
A flag hoisting ceremony in favor of JDU candidate Thangzam Arun Kumar was held at his Jingmerong residence on Thursday. He is running in the Manipur polls 2022 from Wangkai constituency. Hundreds of his supporters attended the event. Arun Kumar assured that he will work for the development and welfare of the people. He further said he will focus on bringing development in different fields, including education and health sectors. Arun Kumar said he will work hard for the well-being of the people of the Wangkai constituency.
Unemployment sector, health sector,
Nungba has produced several renowned figures such as India's freedom fighter Haipo Jadonang Malangmai, Rani Gaidin Liu Pamai, Professor Gangmumai Khamai, and many more, said Dingang Lung Gangmai alias Tipu Gangmai, a BJP candidate from Nungba Assembly constituency. He was addressing a one-day political conference at Saubunglong Leishok in Nungang Circle under None district on Thursday. He expressed desire to generate more great personalities from Nungba. Dingang Nungangmei is a retired IAS officer. He urged the people to opt for a mass-based policy and added that the electorate should not allow themselves to be swayed by money and muscle power in the ensuing Manipur polls. Former BJP candidate Adim Pame, a resident of Taulingpung under Kaupum subdivision, agreed to give full support to BJP candidate Dipu Gangmei in the coming polls.
Spung kangam season politician akatsuna Manipur ko mayri na sakong sa kami. Pag bang ka ani matakanas ni raro na nulaw dito public may tong seba ani way tong zati tong seba katinis sunit na tagon tong the ani way tong zauzen pan ko na rawang risayam na pong to may tinilong guide the.
Now we have a short break. Keep watching.
Karigumba dom yumda laiba anaba singi hida kappa dressing tauba blood sample loba rice tube hapa catheterization hapa enema tobinaba experience lairaba nurse amati doctor thibada awaba thengnabirabadi wabiraganu Medline Home Nursing Care Service Manipurna kungkun mari chukna adom yumda latuna hida kappa injection piba dressing tauba feeding tube hapa catheter hapa amadi makhal kya ke anaba sing experience lairaba doctor amadi nursing tuna mating pangzari akupa marol gi damak Medline gi helpline number 9205987988 amukasu 9205987988 ta call toguna tanabiu natraga Google Play Store gi Medline app download toguna booking togi.
Welcome. After the break, you're watching Pony TV English News at 7. 21st Foundation Day of Lianda Folk and Classical Academy was celebrated on Thursday at Manipur Jagoi Marup Hall, located at Lamboy Kongnangkong. Director of Jawaharlal Nehru Manipur Dance Academy, Pukrambam Bilas Singh, Director of Progressive Artists Laboratory, Namairakbam Tiken Singh, and President of Critic Forum Manipur, Dr. Lamabam Gozendro Singh, were present. During the event, Suresh Shoram, Secretary of Lyanda Folk and Classical Academy, said during the Foundation Day, a new version of Radha Avishar, Chakpa Harauba Jagoi, and Pausa Jagoi were introduced. A cloth-changing ritual of Larambi Ima Taret was performed at Tinungay along Tidim Road on Thursday. These goddesses are said to be very powerful. This ritual is performed every year on the second day of Firan month of Manipuri lunar calendar. Flowers, fruit, and money were offered to the goddesses.
ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯄꯥꯡꯊꯣꯛꯆꯔꯤꯕ ꯊꯧꯔꯝꯁꯤ ꯏꯃꯥ ꯂꯥꯏꯔꯦꯝꯕꯤ ꯇꯔꯦꯠꯀꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯏꯃꯥꯒꯤ ꯐꯤꯖꯣꯜ ꯍꯣꯡꯕ ꯅꯨꯃꯤꯠꯅꯤ ꯆꯍꯤ ꯈꯨꯗꯤꯡꯒꯤ ꯐꯥꯏꯔꯦꯟ ꯊꯥꯒꯤ ꯍꯨꯝꯅꯤ ꯄꯥꯟꯕ ꯅꯨꯃꯤꯠꯁꯤꯗ ꯏꯃꯥꯒꯤ ꯐꯤꯖꯣꯜ ꯍꯣꯡꯕꯒꯤ ꯊꯧꯔꯝꯁꯤ ꯄꯥꯡꯊꯣꯛꯆꯕꯅꯤ ꯃꯐꯝꯁꯤꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯑꯋꯥ ꯑꯅꯥ ꯇꯥꯕ ꯈꯨꯗꯣꯡꯊꯤꯕ ꯒꯥꯔꯤꯒꯤ ꯈꯨꯗꯣꯡꯊꯤꯕ ꯀꯌꯥ ꯑꯃ ꯊꯣꯛꯄ ꯄꯨꯝꯅꯃꯛꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯉꯥꯛꯄꯤꯅꯕ ꯊꯣꯛꯄꯤꯗꯅꯕ ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯅ ꯆꯍꯤꯒꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯏꯔꯥꯡ ꯂꯩꯔꯥꯡ ꯈꯔ ꯀꯠꯆꯗꯨꯅ ꯊꯝꯖꯕꯅꯤ.
Governor of Manipur, La Ganeshan, visited the COVID-19 vaccination center at Jawaharlal Nehru Institute of Medical Sciences, JANIMS, at Porompat in Imphal yesterday. During his visit, the governor inspected the COVID vaccination center at JANIMS Auditorium. The center started operating since January 16, 2021. As part of the visit, he also distributed COVID vaccination certificates, pans, and badges to those fully jabbed with second doses and immunity doses belonging to different age groups and professions. Governor La Ganeshan also interacted with doctors, nurses, frontline workers, and other related officers of JANIMS and Health Department, Manipur. He also discussed matters relating to the vaccination status of the state with the COVID-19 vaccination team of JANIMS. Additional Chief Secretary, Health and Family Welfare, Bumlunmang Walnam, IAS, JANIMS Director, Professor Laishram Deven Singh, doctors and other concerned officers were present during the governor's visit. All India Congress Committee AICC Manipur in charge, Vakta Charandas, came down heavily on the BJP-led coalition government in Manipur, alleging that it has failed on all fronts. None of the promises the BJP had kept in the last election was translated into work, he told reporters at a press conference held at Congress Bhavan, Imphal yesterday. Das termed the entire 5-year period of BJP-led government in the state as a dark period for the people of the state. He recalled the promise of imparting jobs to 1.5 lakh per year and alleged that the incumbent government had even failed to declare results of government job recruitment rallies, leaving aside imparting jobs to the unemployed youths. The Congress leader also said that the BJP-led government failed on all fronts. It had not implemented any of the promises it had made during the last election, he added. No improvement in the road connectivity, no tap water to every household despite the promises it had kept to the people of the state, he accused. While accusing the smaller parties of coming up at the election time only to divide the votes, Das urged the people not to believe in them. Smaller parties can divide the votes. They will not be able to fulfill the desires of the people, he said. Only the mainstream party, the Congress party, can deliver you good governance, a better government in the state, he said. He appealed to the people to vote rightly and exercise their voting rights rightly and democratically. 3 more cadres of the banned Hainu Trap National Liberation Council (HNLC) were arrested along with explosives in connection with Shillong blast yesterday, even as Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma assured that the government will not spare whoever tries to spread terror in the state. After chairing a cabinet meeting to review the law and order situation in the state, Sangma told reporters that all people involved in the IED blast have been arrested. All the people who were directly involved in the incident have been arrested, including the people from whom the dynamite sticks were procured, including the people who placed it, including the people who have met it, he said. Earlier, a juvenile who identified himself as the area commander for Shillong region of the HNLC was arrested hours after the IED blast on Sunday evening. The Chief Minister said the arrested people are mainly supporters and sympathizers of the banned outfit. East Khasi Hills Superintendent of Police Sylvester Nongtanger said, based on the information received from a reliable source, 3 more HNLC cadres were arrested from Shillong, and during the house search, some explosive items were recovered and seized accordingly. Earlier, the Chief Minister said that the installation of CCTVs in strategic locations has to a great extent helped the police investigation to nab the culprits. First KSO Challenge Trophy 2022 began yesterday at Faitol Playground in Tamenglong District, organized by Kuki Students Organization Jiri and Tamenglong. The opening ceremony of the 5-day-long tournament was attended by Minister of Forest Environment, Climate Change and Agriculture, Minister Awangbao Nyumai as the chief guest. A total of 11 men's football teams and 10 women volleyball teams are participating in the tournament. At the event, representatives of KSO submitted a memorandum to Minister Awangbao Nyumai urging him to build an office building of KSO at Faitol village. Before we end, let's take a look at the top news headlines again. Shiv Sena names 12 candidates for Manipur polls. Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma to campaign for BJP. And students concerned over poor environment of Manipur University. Thank you for watching Pony TV. For more updates, keep watching Pony TV and stay